All right. When I see someone do something bad, or they come against me or someone I know, I ask God to deal with them. Let it be painful. Let it be painful. Do whatever you have to do, God, to get them right. Sickness, disaster, tragedy, whatever. Whatever has to happen to get them right. Let them feel the pain that they have caused. And then maybe they will cry out for God's mercy. I mean, that's the most merciful thing I can do. Ask God to let them have a change of heart. And sometimes the hard hearts, they need to feel the fire. God is love, and his love is the fire. And sometimes he uses pain to redirect some wayward children. All right? Joseph had a dream that he was going to rule and reign, and his jealous brothers tried to kill him. Then they sold him into slavery. All sorts of bad stuff happened in Joseph's life. And then eventually, he ended up ruling in Egypt. And then God let his brothers feel some pain. There was a famine in the land. They were all going to starve to death. So they came to Egypt looking for a handout. And they had to stand before Joseph. This time, Joseph was in charge because the dream had come true. The prophecy had played out because God knows the end from the beginning. And he lets his servants know the end from the beginning sometimes. And the brothers had to stand before Joseph. And he showed them mercy. He said, "You meant it for evil, but God meant it for good." God worked it all out for Joseph and for the brothers. They caused pain, and God let them suffer. And it all worked out in the end, because it's about us getting it right at the end. And we are at the end. I told you we're at the end of the age. I asked God a while ago. I said, "God, in your mercy, would you just let this happen across the land? Let everybody in a moment of time, I don't know how you do it, but let everyone experience, just like Jesus experienced evil upon the cross. He felt the evil of all mankind as he lay there dying on the cross. Let everybody feel the pain that they've caused. Let them see it. Let them feel it. The pain that they've caused everyone around them. And let them feel the pain of those who've suffered because of the ones they've caused pain to. And let that pain be felt all the way down the line." I mean, that might cause some people to have a change of heart. We'll see if God does it. But that would be something that he could do. He could bring to somebody's remembrance everything they've done, but let them feel it. Let them feel it so they are like in agony. Feel the emotional pain, the physical pain they felt they've caused others. Let them feel it themselves. And then let them have a change of heart and cry out to God for his mercy. I mean, the whole world wouldn't even have to be destroyed if God did it that way. But, let's see how it all plays out. The things they did to me, I could write a book. The things they've said to me, I've turned into some songs. I do not want to see them suffer, but to have a change of heart. And so I ask the Lord to make it so they learn, to show them what they've done to cause his people harm. If only they could feel the pain that they've caused, then cry out for his mercy. They meant it for evil, God meant it for good. He knew the end from the start. I take no pleasure in seeing someone hurt, but my God uses pain sometimes to show the way, and that's the only thing that matters, that in the end we get it right. They meant it for evil, but God meant it for good. He knew the end from the start. They meant it for evil, but God meant it for good. He knew the end from the start. The things they did to me, I could write a book. The thing they've said to me, I've turned it into some songs. I do not want to see them suffer, but to have a change of heart. And so I ask the Lord to make it so they learn, to show them what they've done to cause his people harm. If only they could feel the pain that they have caused, then cry out for his mercy. They meant it for evil, but God meant it for good. He knew the end from the start. I take no pleasure in seeing someone hurt, but my God uses pain sometimes to show the way. And that's the only thing that matters, that in the end, we get it right. And Jesus is coming soon to redeem the world. Only those who believe. All right, God bless you.